Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
In the studio, not only a comedy icon, but now an author as well. And he's talking to us today about his new novel, Flipping Boxcars. Y'all please welcome, man, my big brother, mentor, the one and only Cedric The Entertainer. What's up?
Sid, what up, Sid?
Hey, it's Leon.
Say what up, man?
What's up, Rick? What's going on, dog?
Hey, man, I'm good, man. We are just thrilled to have you on this morning. It's three people that I get nervous. That's you, that damn DL, and Steve, man. I get nervous talking to y'all because y'all are definitely big brothers and mentors. Congratulations on writing your first novel. How much is it based on your grandfather's real life, Sid?
Man, you know what I did was, I took them family stories we get, Rick. You know how people start telling you somebody, a story. Then you just imagine the whole thing, man. So basically, I just started, I took like those little stories that I knew from my uncle, from my mom, and then I just, expounded upon it and created this fictional world that my grandfather lived in. It's a lot of true mixed in. I'm gonna say this probably 80. 80-20. 20% of it is enough to ground the world, and 80 of it is I've kind of made up.
I like said, now we all know that comedy is your trademark, right? But writing a novel is like a whole new thing. What's the most challenging part of transitioning from comedy to writing a novel?
I think the real key is that you got to stay true to plot points. You start to create a story and a narrative about what happened. And then you have to understand that you introducing characters and the world, and you got to make sure it drives to the end. When I first started doing this, I definitely got myself in corners and didn't know how I was gonna get out of it. And that's the kind of experience you have when you write a novel. You all right, cool. What can happen here so that it's not boring or that this feels predictable? And so these are the kind of things that you learn. You learn about yourself too, basically how you got the moves.
Oh, yeah. And, we know you're a man who does many things, and you like to throw down in the kitchen, too. You recently decided to team up with Anthony Anderson and create your own barbecue and seasoning rubs. What inspired that, and where can people grab some?
Yeah, man, AC Barbecue, me and Ant, we've been out here. We started it this summer. It's in Walmart. Y'all go to Walmarts all around. You go to our website, acbarbecue.com. We doing rubs. We doing the tools coming in. We in talks to restaurants. We got sauces coming. So, we're in Walmart and then got deals going with Lowe's and Home Depot coming this fall, man. So it was inspired, that we didn't want to do no tequila brand or liquor, but we wanted to do something that, spoke to our culture, and grilling, getting together, cooking, having cookouts. That's just as black as it comes. That's black as Rickey's time.
Hey, so say when you hold on, Gary, but say when you have a cookout, people are looking like your family, your kids, they looking forward to you making the barbecue. Like you really good, you really get out there on that grill.
Yeah, I definitely get out on that grill, man. And so what we want to do in this show, though, is really look for that whole culture. Because, barbecuing is different in each state. Some people like this way, Texas like it this way, South Carolina like it this way. And what we want to do is celebrate all of that. So that's really what we do right here. We don't try to be like I'm out grilling somebody. We just come up with fun recipes, introduce each other, and and use these rubs and seasonings, man, to make sure that people understand that we building a national brand here, and we represent it for the culture.
So, Mr. Entertainer, outside of your professional life, what are some of the professional, or should I say personal interests or hobbies that you do to relax and just have fun?
Man, I'm mainly a golfer. I go out golf. I like to sit around and chill. I'm a cigar smoker. And then I'm trying to convince Rickey to give me one of them yachts. He got 6 yachts.
Yeah, right.
Rick got 6 yachts that he go on different boats and different lakes, and you got to be, but I mainly do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, those rentals. Hey, hold on, but look, bro, I swear I miss going on the road with you. And it's funny, I was sitting there, Maria, talking to Rita Brent, and she telling me all of these stories, what her experience is going on the road with you, because she, she toured with me also. And I'm sitting there just having like real flashbacks. Said, do you remember the days when we were doing all the colleges and you always sitting in the front seat of the minivan, me, you, Deion Cole, Tony Schofield, Duran Howard, like we would do colleges all over the country going on a college tour in a minivan. Am I lying, Said?
No doubt, man. You know what I mean? And we weren't going to soccer practice. We wasn't soccer moms or none of that. We had our own lunch. Everybody had to bring their own lunch with them. So you in a minivan. Rick back there with 6 Capri Suns.
Man, Cedric, you're like that favorite family member. I remember, maybe 20 years ago, I met you after a show in Tennessee, and you were just so kind, so personable. And I know that, we get to watch you evolve with comedy, and there's a lot of changes. How have you adapted to the changes throughout your career as it relates to, doing comedy and social media and all those things?
That's what I just try to stay consistent with who I am. I know that the world changes. There's a lot of, reason to be, to do social media to get your name out there. Those people do a lot of things to draw attention to themselves. But me, I just always want to be solid, known as being solid and walk in my own shoes, man, and walk in my own lane. So that's what I do. I don't really pay attention to a lot of worlds. I ain't got a lot of comments on people's lives and all that stuff. I don't worry about none of that, man. I know when something happens and they personal friends of mine, I call them personally. That's what I do. I don't get on there and start talking about people's situations and all that stuff. So that's it, man. I just try to stay low, man, and do my thing and stay focused and be creative and show people that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. So, Cedric, in regards to stand-up, can your fans look forward to another comedy special or a tour from you in the near future?
You know what? I've been thinking about that for sure, man. Definitely want to do something, definitely want to put another special out. It's been a minute. 2016 was my last special. So, yeah, I take my time, but, I want to develop this book into a TV show. So these are the kind of things that I'm staying focused on.
That's dope. So, Sam, what would you say has been the most rewarding aspect of your journey in comedy and entertainment?
Really, it's just an opportunity to do all the many things I wanted to do. I've been really blessed to do stand-up, movies, television, Broadway, written a novel, direct. And I just really appreciate it. Now I love, creating. Rick brought up Rita Brent, one of both our favorites, unique. Now I want to be able to give people like that real opportunities. She wrote for me on the Emmys when I hosted the Emmys. And that was just dope, to have her be in that kind of environment. And so that's what we do next is use our celebrity and our power to really put our friends on and give people that upper leg. That's really what it's all about right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just want to personally say again, even when the dates that I opened up for the Kings of Comedy, you was the first person to take me to Miami. I went to a lot of cities the first time with you. I appreciate your encouragement. I appreciate your correction. I appreciate Eric Rohn, who is your manager. Actually, your line brother, y'all Kappas. Yeah. And Eric Rohn was like Swanee Swan was like my first manager, man. I appreciate you teaching me everything that you taught me, man. I miss you. I absolutely love you. I see you as a big brother, an uncle, a mentor. You mean everything to me. Me and Rita Brent sit in the dressing room and talk about you all the time. Darius, and you know what? Say it. Darius is a part of this morning show. Myself, Rita Brent, all of us came from your school, from the things that you and Steve did for us and produced for us, and now we able to help others. So, man, I love you, brother. And I appreciate you and being there for me through some tough times, and I appreciate our conversations, man. And I'm telling y'all, make sure y'all pick up Ced's new book, Flipping Boxcars, or check out the audio book. As always, man, it's a pleasure to have you on. I absolutely love and respect you, and thank you for everything you've done for me. I love you.
Yeah, same here, Rickey Smiley, man. You definitely legendary, killing it in the game, and You got that pedigree, man. Everybody who speaks of you speaks you so highly, and I recognize it when I did. I was like, exactly who he is, man. So that's always love, and keep grinding, man. All of y'all killing it. You know, this is what it's all about.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all show your love right now for the one and only, one of the original kings of comedy, Cedric The Entertainer.
Let's get them books, flip the Boxcars. Let's go.